We chakpi o hita hawia heme yet. Star chifigo e machapi washichu michaja hekshto. Si chango yate hamataha mini luzaha awati. Chante washte na pe chuzapi midako yapi o yase. Said, hello, my name is Starr Chifigo. My Indian name is Brave Star Woman. I am a member of the Rosebud Lakota Sioux tribe, and I traveled here from Rapid City, South Dakota. Be talking about some hoop dancing with you guys today, as well as a little bit about diversity and Lakota culture and what that means to me. I also said that I extend a warm and friendly handshake to you. Now, Madakiapi o Yase was the last words that I spoke in my language, Lakota language. And what that means, I want us to remember this, because it's going to be important later, means that we are all related. Now, a little bit about myself. Me and my family, we've traveled throughout the world sharing the teachings of the hoop dance. It was my father that passed on his teachings to my older siblings and not to me. And now I feel that it is my responsibility to carry that to the next generations to come. I go to school for this, American Indian Studies and Lakota Studies at University of Minnesota Morris and Oglala Lakota College. I want to be able to go and meet new faces from all over the world and be able to tell them the differences between stereotypes and facts. We want to break down these walls that we've created, separating us as people, when we should go back to those old ways in the meaning of we are all related. Now, the hoop dance, it goes as far back as our creation story. The creation story for Lakota people, what we believe, is long time ago, Lakota people were born from the earth. Just like a mother gives birth to her child, it said the earth gave birth to the Lakota people at one of our 7 sacred sites in the Black Hills of South Dakota called Wind Cave. When our people came to this world, we went up on a hill or a mountain, take a better look at our surroundings. And what we did find that existed in nature itself was a balance. Ate Matia, Father Sky, Unchimaka, Grandmother Earth. They both had their part in taking care of the 2-legged, the 4-legged, the winged, the rooted. And ourselves as people, we recognize that we were now a part of that process. We were now a part of that nature that existed, that balance. So it was our teachings that we respect one another, not only between ourselves as people, but between ourselves and those animals, ourselves and those plants. An example, Lakota people. We hunted buffalo. We were one of the tribes that went and did that. But we took special precautions. We'd only take the buffalo that were needed. We use every part of that buffalo. We try not to waste. And then we would thank those Buffalo Nation for that. This is how we saw all different walks of nature, all different walks of life. We treated them with that respect and also with that compassion. If we were going to have someone come into our home, we would make sure to offer them a meal. This is a normal, common courtesy that still stands today with Lakota culture and many other American Indian nations out there. Now, the hoop dance part of this, the earth and the sky, where they come together, it's called the horizon line. If you go up on a hill or a mountain, you'll be able to see this too. You take your finger, put it to that horizon line and follow it. And you'll be able to go all the way around. Might be some trees, might be some buildings. All the way around 360 degrees, and it will make a circle. It will make a hoop. And who is inside of that hoop? You are. Follows you wherever you go. Constantly reminding you of that balance that you live in your everyday life. That constant reminding to respect one another. Now these right here, I've called them hoops, but I've had many, many, many people come up to me and they say, oh, hula hooping. You're going to hula hoop for us today. Raise your hand and tell me if you think that's what I'm going to be doing today. Surely not now. What I will be doing with these hoops instead is I will be portraying the different things in nature. That shows the connection between nature and ourselves as a people. Through that, we tell a story. You are going to see my story as I start off with one hoop, represents myself being born. And as I go through the different formations, they represent different events in my life. Different obstacles I've had to overcome to get to where I am today. To learn what my purpose was on this earth. And I'm continuously working forward towards that vision of changing the world, one step at a time. Teaching others. We don't no longer live in teepees anymore. We didn't all speak the same Native American languages. We differ in many ways, and this is how. This is where we are today. We're amongst you. All we got to do is take that time to go ahead and look deeper. Ask those questions. Find out more about one another. That's respect. That's compassion right there. Now, the final things I want to say about hoop dancing here and about Native American cultures, Lakota culture. I know this in my heart. I've been taught by my father that humankind were given 4 gifts: our mind, our body, our heart, and our spirit. I think about those 4 things when I'm about to do a talk or about to do a dance. Our mind might be wandering, thinking about what's going to go on afterwards. What am I going to eat for dinner? Our heart might be beating, anger, scared. You might be super happy. That interferes with something like that. Our body might be aching, might be tired. So what we learned as a people was to slowly start to turn those things off. When we got to do something like this, we go ahead and we trust in that one left final thing, and that's our spirit, the strongest of those 4 gifts, to lead us through difficult times. Some people say we are a conquered and divided people. We agree that we are divided, but conquered we are not. We are still here today. Native American culture, it's been passed on throughout generation to generation. It is a human religion to respect one another. It is a human religion to respect nature. That's something that we've kept. So I extend my hand to you. Hopefully you get to take some of this knowledge home with you. Hopefully it doesn't stop here and that positivity will keep going. Hoop dancing is a healing dance. So I'm looking out here today. We've been sitting here for a while, listened to many different presentations. Many different people come up here, tell their story. We appreciate them all. But I'm starting to see grumpy faces out there because we're getting hungry. We're getting tired. What I'm going to do here today is I'm going to dedicate that. Raise your hand if you maybe woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Raise your hand if you've felt anger throughout the day at least one time. Maybe even if you stubbed your toe on something. I'm going to dedicate this hoop dance to you for that positivity, for that healing, in hopes that it doesn't stop here and you pay it forward and it makes your day a little bit better. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be doing my hoop dance for you and sharing my story. Thank you.